Oh shit. What up though? What up though? Uh, oh, my bad. All right. What's going on, party people? What's going on? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope all is well. Hope everybody is doing well. I was sick last week, but I'm here. I'm feeling better. I just got a little cough, but I feel like that's starting to go away a little bit. It's been a very it's been a week. Like y'all see the title. It's been a week. Um so first off, rest in heaven to the kids and the adults that were in the Texas shooting. That was just, it doesn't make sense. And I hate that these things happen, and it will never be normal to me for these things to happen, especially to these babies and and teachers. Like it's just, I just don't like stuff like that. It makes me as a parent more nervous, more anxious, and just the Buffalo shooting, like it's just starting to happen any and everywhere, and I hate stuff like this. So again, rest in heaven to the family. I mean, to the, the I can't even talk because I really don't even like talking about stuff like this. But rest in heaven, people from Buffalo, people in Texas. I'm praying for strength for the families of all the individuals who, loved ones had to go through this stuff. It's just rough. And it's wild to me. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. So continue to pray for those families who, that their family members had to go through that. My week, and as you all can kind of see over there, we had to put our dog down this week too, and I had to be the one to do it, and it was heartbreaking for me to do that. We've been having Mocha since she was 6 months. We rescued her, and everything, and it's rough. Like it is rough, rough, rough. It was sad, she was peeing blood and blood clots. She couldn't hold her pee in. Um, Here comes Titus. Okay, he's going in the back. Daddy's home, so he's going in the back. She was chronically constipated. Um, like her hind legs, like it was so much going on with her. We just had to go through with it. She was about 7 years old. She would have been 8 this year, and I'm not used to having dogs this long, honestly. And so at first I was a little bit like, apprehensive, like, well, maybe we can wait. But it was just like the peeing. She was peeing everywhere, and that's not like her. And it was just getting worse and worse. So it was rough as fuck. So rest in heaven to my baby, to my fur baby, Mocha, my baby girl. But at the same time, then it's like, when I talk about death, it's draining to me. It's overwhelming. It's a lot. So I'm trying to work my way through it. Sorry. But on the upside of things this week, my cousin, my baby cousin, he ain't a baby no more, graduated from high school. So I was happy that I was able to partake in that with him and his mom and brother. My son, Tice, he just graduated from pre-K. So that was a beautiful thing to see. Um, I've been focused a little bit, so that's great. I think I put this in my notes too. Let me check it out. Um, of course, like I said, I was sick last week. I didn't go to the gym, so now I feel a little bit better. I'm back in the gym. Starting on Wednesday, I went back. Um, and then I'm going to see family for the holidays. Well, it's not even for the holiday. We didn't even know the holidays was coming up on Monday. But yeah. So I do feel better, but me and my husband were literally just talking about the shooting, and it just kind of pushed my mood into another direction I wasn't trying to go into. But again, we're gonna pray for the families who lost their loved ones, and we're gonna pray for their strength, and still pray for our strength as well, so that we don't hide. I don't know, so that we can go on and feel safe and secure day by day, moment by moment, and things like that. Make it not jade us on going out and doing different things. Um, so yeah, hopefully you all's week has been, going good. Hopefully you all are well. Hopefully everything is going good with the businesses. And yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, let me get to so this is just random. Clubhouse has been booming this week, y'all, but Clubhouse has been on it. I don't know what's going on with Clubhouse, but they, especially like in our notary community, yeah, they've been bumping. They've been having a lot of good discussions. I try to join in as much as possible, even if it's for like a few minutes, to support everyone who's doing something on Clubhouse. But it's been some really good topics, and they've been um, really nice to just listen to. It's really been nice and comforting to listen to while I'm out and about, doing, in between signings and stuff like that. It's been really nice to listen to different people, speak, about their experiences, their personal journeys, how they started, where they're at. Who did I listen to today? It was like 3 or 4 of them on a day. I don't even think I listened to all of them. But if y'all can go in there and try to check out a few different people on Clubhouse. But like today was booming. I think it was like 2 or 3 on back to back, or like on at the same time. I was like, look, I got my own thing popping, you know what I'm saying? So but it's just been really good to hear. It's been really nice to hear a lot of different people speak this week. That's loud. It's loud. All right. So we're gonna get into it. Hopefully this can kind of help bring my energy up. And you know, like I said, daddy is home. He helping me out. Baby boy wanna be in here with me. And I appreciate that support. I appreciate that support. All right, so let's get into it. Titus is funny, y'all. He be wildin'. All right, let me get to where I am at. So when I broke this down, as far as like the chapters and the parts, man, I know I should have put part 2 with like another part, because this is like, let me see, part 4 through 6. So we got 3 parts. I'm not gonna be long, especially if I don't nobody hop in. I'm gonna be pretty quick tonight. I'm already at 9 minutes, so let's get to it. Again, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. We are on part 4. We're finishing off the book this week, going into June with something else. I'm not sure what yet, but we're gonna get there when we get there. Part 4. Be a leader. How to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. Excuse me. I'll say it again. Part 4. Be a leader. How to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. That's not always easy to do, you know. It's not easy to do. So, chapter 1 and part 4. If you must find fault, then this is where you begin. So, finding faults. When it comes to a conflict or confrontation, start with a compliment or something nice, and then, in a nice way, say what you need to say. Begin with praise and honest appreciation. Um, and so that's not always easy to do, especially when you're in the midst of being angry or upset. Like, it's just not easy to be like, you know what? I mean, if especially if you're not the type of person. So for me, when I get upset, I need to just be quiet to gather myself and my thoughts first, and then try to address the situation. So yeah, just start nice. And again, a lot of this stuff is a little bit redundant, especially when I come up with different ways to explain the chapter or whatever. But for the most part, it's a good and easy read. It's not a horrible book at all. So, yeah. So begin with praise and honest appreciation. So, for instance, if somebody, how can I don't want to take nothing out of the book. So basically, so for example, somebody writes up a newsletter, but it has some misspellings in it. And this is out of this. I'm just kind of put my own little twist to it. So say somebody write a newsletter and there's some typos in there. I'm like, okay. So Tammy, thank you so much for your contribution to this company. We really appreciate you and all your honest work. Because it needs to be sincere, and we'll talk about that towards the end, but honest appreciation, like, we really do value you. We appreciate all the work that you do for this company. Um, I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if there's anything that we could fix, there's anything that we can fix, just try to be nice. Like I said last week, you attract bees with honey. You don't attract people with no oil, no vinegar, none of that. Not even. Be nice to people. Chapter 2, how to criticize and not be hated for it. When you hear criticize, you hear just something negative. You just think negativity. But no. So basically, call attention to people's mistakes indirectly, which is interesting if you can do it. A lot of people don't know how to be indirect. So it said instead of adding a but in the middle, try using and. And obviously, when you read the book, they use some examples. So for me, though, I don't say but. I feel like when you say but, it's you're usually that's when people are apologizing. And when you say but, you're not apologizing for what you did. Mm-mm. No, sir. Chapter 3, talk about your own mistakes first. Can you do that? Can you even admit to making mistakes, even though we all made them? Can you admit to that? Like, is your pride huge? Do you have a big ego? Can you admit to making mistakes, especially to people who are underneath you or who are new in your industry? Can you say, you know what, I made those same mistakes when I was coming in too? Some people, they put themselves so far on a pedestal that they won't admit mistakes that they've made. They just won't. Not to you. I guess it might be him. Not to you, they just won't. So we have to humble ourselves. Okay, we have to humble ourselves. We definitely do. So, and then to another way that the author put this was saying like, hey, you know what? I made mistakes when I did this, and it's okay if you make mistakes. Here's how I can help, or here's how I solve those issues or that problem that you're having now. Okay. Um, Chapter 4. No one likes to take orders. No one does. Okay. When you tell someone how to do, especially grown people, they're not going to listen to you. They're going to try to, they're just not going to listen to you. Period. So it says, instead of demanding, ask questions or give suggestions. Example, don't say, you gonna season that chicken like that? I don't season my chicken like that. You don't have to come in and have all the attitude and all that with it. You can just say, hey, is that all the season that you're going to use? And then tone makes a huge difference. It's all about how you ask as opposed to just, being mean with it. So ask questions instead of giving direct orders. Like, you know what? I don't really know how to give suggestions, so maybe that's something I can work on. I'm gonna definitely try. All right. So chapter 5. Let the other person save face. Okay. So again, when you're like in the middle of some like a confrontation or you're just upset with an outcome of something, you can definitely criticize a person to where they are embarrassed, or to where you're kind of deflate who they are or try to. That ain't gonna work. Because you never know what your words can do to people. You don't know how your words can impact someone else. So it says, an example, an employer can berate an employee over a simple mistake in front of everyone, which is the worst you can possibly do. Or they can handle it more gently if it has to be done in front of everyone. So try to save embarrassment for the other person. There are so many different ways that you can talk to people. And I'm going to keep bringing up UPS because they don't care who you are. If they were a manager and a supervisor is messing up, they put in front of everybody, in front of their, their people who was under. Oh, it was a mess, baby. It was a mess. I ain't gonna lie. It was a mess. There's our way that you talk to people, especially when you have to talk to people in front of the whole job. Ugh, please. All right, y'all. Chapter 6. How to spur people on to success. Praise the slightest improvement and praise every improvement, but question to you. Are you even paying attention to know if someone has made an improvement? Are you? Are you paying attention to, someone, making an improvement? Do you have employees? Have you noticed, like, you know what, they're actually picking up the pace, or you know what, they're actually pumping out the work? Are you even paying attention to know if someone has improved or not? To even give them some type of praise. Okay. Chapter 7. Give a dog a good name. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. All right. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. And so from what I got from that was encouragement. There are different ways that you can encourage people. All right. Chapter 8. Make the fault seem easy to correct. When a person seems that they don't have the ability to do something, don't dog them out. Find something nice to say about that specific ability. So again, going back to the newsletter, say, you know what, you do a great job at typing. You do a great job at typing. Like, where did you learn that? That is awesome. And just try to start off nice, and again, you can keep it nice. But going back to talking to people indirectly, give suggestions, make it seem, and then on this one, make the fault seem easy to correct. Like, you know what, there's some words in here that just, I'm not even sure if they're correct. Like, let's see. Like, let's try to double check and make sure that these words are correct, that they're spelled correctly. All right. I feel a little bit discombobulated. I'm trying to just keep it straight, but I feel a little discombobulated. I'm not gonna lie. All right, chapter 9, making people glad to do what you want. You might call this manipulation to an extent. Um, but again, the book is called How to Win Friends and Influence People. So you're trying to influence people to do what you want them to do, without having to say too much, or, go out of your way. So make the other person happy about doing the thing you suggest. Again, it's all in the way you say something. I just know you're not coughing again. Oh, Jesus. This weather is so crazy right now. We don't need to be sick no more this year. Okay. But again, it's all in the way you say something. So I don't have a lot of experience on how to make people happy, or talking to people indirectly and suggesting things to make people do what you want them to do. I don't know how to do that. So that's something that I can work on. All right. Part 5, letters that produce miraculous results. So during this part, he literally just talked about letters that some high esteemed people wrote. And yeah. Okay, so like I know he referenced Abraham Lincoln a few times, some other famous people throughout history, and they produced some really good letters. And he was just using them as an example of how they use words to get the job done through other people. Okay. So something that I got from like the end, using the principles in this book must come from the heart. People can tell whether you're just saying stuff just to say it, but learn how to be sincere. And again, when you're reading this, you think like, oh, like, again, oh, this might be some type of manipulation, or okay, you can just try to fluff some people up. It's not really trying to fluff them up. It's to make people feel good about themselves, make them see things that they may not have seen in themselves, and really just being nice and kind to others. This is not about manipulation of that. It's about going back to the old rule of respect. You respect people, you be kind to people, be courteous to people. You really just try to get along with people. And make people feel important. Like take the heat off of you. You know, have them talk about themselves, their interests, their likes, their dislikes. Have people talk about themselves sometimes, not always about you. And again, just be sincere. Just be sincere. Ouch. All right. Last part. We got 23 minutes. This is long for, no, it's not. Okay. Part 6. Last part of the book, the grand finale. So I'm not sure how he came up into talking about marriages or home life or anything like that. Maybe it's like a little bonus part. But these 7 rules for making your home life happier, which was funny to read. Number 1, don't nag. Don't be nagging towards your significant other. I don't nag. I'm gonna ask you once, maybe twice, but I ain't gonna ask you no more than twice. That ain't me. Number 2, don't try to take your partner over. Oh, maybe I wrote that wrong. Don't try to overtake your partner. Take your partner over. Let me go to the book real quick. I'm sorry. That sounds crazy. Y'all ain't gonna let me read it. Don't try to make your partner over. Oh, okay. I'm just like, that don't sound right, bruh. Don't try to make your partner over. When you get with people, When you get with people, they are who they are. Either you like them or you don't. Not everything is going to be, 100% in your liking, but you don't try to make people over. I'm pretty sure he has some gems in there about that, but just don't do it. They are who they are. And if you don't like it, leave. Period. Number 3, don't criticize. Just be nice. So you know what? You're doing a good job outside on that lawn. You're doing a good job. I appreciate you. 4, give honest appreciation. Like what I just said, like, you're doing a really good job. You're doing a good job taking care of the house and the kids and going to work. Like, I'm proud of you, baby. Number 5, pay little attentions. And that's just going back to that, noticing what your significant other is doing for themselves, for you, for the house, for the kids, for others. Just paying attention to like the little things. They ain't gotta be nothing crazy. Number 6, be courteous. Yeah, be courteous. Please be courteous. If you see like I feel like I got an attitude, watching just trying to take care of everything, be courteous. Say, you know what? But while you do those dishes, I'm gonna get the kids ready for bed. I'm probably put them in the tub, get them ready. Okay, I got you. Like we can balance this a little bit. Number 7, read a good. What was I? Oh, read a good book on the sexual side of marriage. So I didn't read that all the way. So what I'm assuming is how to keep things not just spicy, but just well, maybe just kind of how to keep it spicy. How not to get bored with one another, how to try new things. He says sexual side of marriage. So intimacy, learning what that is, what that looks like, learning how, not learning, but acknowledging that you both will change as you get older. Things will probably not be the same, or they might not feel the same, and working through those different things, all like that. But this ain't about marriage, so I'm just gonna leave with that. This ain't about marriage. Um, but yeah, people, that was it. Like I said, it was a really good book. I was apprehensive, reading that book because I don't like to like how to win friends and influence people. Like the title was a little bit off-putting to me, but it was an easy read, even though it was made back in the day. Um, it was a good read. It was easy to read. Um, it was helpful. I mean, it was cool. It was nice. It was a good reminder again to be nice, to be kind to others. Um, treat people how you want to be treated. Basically, that's what I got. That's what I got from it. Just remember those niceties that we learned back in the day. Smile, say hi to people, greet people, things like that. But yeah, man, that's the end of the book. Hopefully, the next few books that come in will go as fast as this one. I'm not sure what book I'm gonna try to read next. I might think about it after I come back from my little 4-day weekend. What is it, 4? Yeah, 4-day weekend. Actually, 5. No, that's 4. So, I will try to put up a post on a little poll on Instagram and have you all decide what we're gonna read next. What's something that you all are interested in? Excuse me, or like some topics that you all just want to talk about. Some questions that you all want answered. Holla at me. Let me know what's up. I mean, I do my best at whatever you ask me. I still don't feel. I don't think that I'm that experienced to where I'm just giving out knowledge and charging people for it. I just don't feel like I'm there yet. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I just don't feel like I'm there yet. So anything that you all think I could help you with, holler at me, let me know in the comments below. You can email me, Evansville, Evansville Notary at gmail.com. DM me on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. You already know. You ever see me on Clubhouse? Holla at me. I don't bite. I respond. I'm really nice. Yeah, just let me know. Just let me know. But yeah, that's it. I hope everyone has a great weekend, great end of the week. I hope everyone have a really great and safe Memorial Day. Um, yeah, man. I hope everybody be safe and sound. And I can see y'all again next week. Thank you to the people who be watching me on the replay. I appreciate y'all. And peace out. Appreciate y'all.